Okay, good evening, everyone. Uh, Hopefully, going to finish Final Fantasy VIII tonight. Last week was really just some grinding, just doing some final prep, just getting the team beefed up a little bit more, uh, doing some better junctioning, and just getting the team built a little bit better. Think we are in pretty good shape. Um, so we will see what happens. Um, Hopefully we'll be successful. Um, just want to check while I'm waiting for it to the capture to jump in. I'm just gonna there we go. Actually, we'll switch over. Just want to check one thing. Let's see, what does he have? Nothing, realistically. But yeah, so I do want to throw him on some... He's not. Don't love that, actually. But we're going to... Yeah. We're going to take Tonberry off of Magic 40, so he only loses a little bit there. Realistically, I should level one of these people up. But we're going to throw Tonberry on Irvine as a just in a pinch. One draw. Yeah, it's got nothing that I can really assign. So it's really just going to be in a pinch if he gets brought in. He has access to those things. The other two, they get brought in. I'm just going to hope they don't get used. I want to keep Encounter None on her for now. So the plan is going to be Squall. Just goes nuts right off the bat. Renoa is going to be physical attack and support items as needed. Zell is going to be aggressive magic and support as needed. And we'll see how all of that goes. Squall is definitely going to be dealing a ton of damage because we have his strength maxed out at this point. So we're really going to be leaning on him during this fight. There's still a few other little tune-ups I got to do with the team, I think. Oh, too far. I had to go to the shop. But I think the team's pretty well set. Okay, I already basically burned all the money, that's right. So we'll just fly to one of the portals and head back to the castle. Wherever the portal was. It's over this way. There's several of them, so surely I'll find one eventually. Wasn't it in the desert here? There it is. Got encounter none on, so we can just walk to where we need to get to. Stop here for a sec. I want to just check the last of my junction stuff. How am I on my junctions here? Okay, he can't. Okay, he's got no protection against those, so that will be the only concern for Zell. Squall. It's well covered for those ones at least. So stop, pain, curse, and slow. Reflect on this. Okay. Go with that for now. For Noah. Stop pain. Curse and slow. Wait, we have slow right there. Stop pain. Curse would be the last one. Oh, that's right. Okay. So Squall has auto haste already. So we don't need stop and slow here. So let's throw blind for now. Zell. If any other abilities I would want to consider. He doesn't have anything else, so that's what we want there. Squall. That's what we're going with. Noah, once we get there, we'll switch encounter none. Ooh, initiative might actually be the way to go there. We'll try that first. So we'll attempt doing it with initiative equipped. In the hopes that right off the bat we can pop something, though it might not be relevant. Maybe strength is better. I don't know. That might be one of the little trial and error things we'll just have to do for this. Ooh, some more slows. These ones, spells for Rinoa, because she will be my caster for those things as needed. Okay. I feel pretty good. I mean, we'll see how it goes. It's like, I think there's definitely going to be a big bit of RNG of, I'd ideally like to start with these three right off the bat in the battle. We'll see what that starting team looks like to decide how things are going to actually go. So it stops. Put those on Rinoa. Please let the camera angle change at some point. Okay, so I did do all the bosses already here. I did that a few weeks ago, then bailed out to go do a lot of grinding and stuff, to try to just kind of get the team as prepped as I possibly can. We'll see how it goes. Hoping for the best, but we'll see what happens. Okay. I could have probably still done a little more prep if I wanted to, which we'll see if this goes horribly. I will consider that. But I could still, if needed, go draw more magic, just to get my junctions. Just a little, the little numbers game, just nitpicking it. But we'll see what happens. Seed. Seed, seed. Seed, seed, seed. Omega weapon. Did I? Actually, may not have. No, actually, I don't believe I did. Yeah. Well, if I fail miserably, there's still time to do it. Curse all seeds. Swarming like locusts across generations, you disgust me. The world was on the brink of that ever-elusive time compression. Insolent fools. Your vain crusade ends here, seeds. Price for your meddling is death beyond death. Shall send you to a dimension beyond your imagining. There I will reign, and you will be my slaves for eternity. Don't have the energy in me to do the latter. Whom shall I exterminate first? Start with you three. Alright, which three are we going with? Okay, not good. Very bad start. This is the worst start it could have been, actually. This is like worst case scenario start. Because I have Tonberry on Irvine. So Tonberry's on Irvine, so he has junctions. Selfie and Quistis do not have anything. So I'm really concerned about losing right off the bat from a hit here. I may have to heal Squall just to be on the safe side. Because I'm not going to be able to do Griever with these three. At least not like this. It's a wipe. It's a wipe right there. And unless Selfie wants to give me the end 3 consecutive times, this is over. I mean, I'm losing Squall. I'm losing Squall right off the bat. Yeah. The worst possible 3 that this could have been for the start. Yeah, that was the worst 3 I could have gotten there. All right. Let's just... because we're right there. I'm not going to get a random battle at this point, so just so I can save 25 seconds next wipe. We just go for it again. Hopefully the RNG will be kinder this time. I mean, ideally, if it just gives me, if the three that they choose to start with just gives me Zell, Squall, and Renoa, I'm good. But that one was rough. Alright, let's try this again. I'm very happy with the damage output coming from Squall. That on its own makes me feel very confident about being able to do this. It just, I need support present to be able to back him up. Alright, who do we got this time? Okay. Crap. We gotta reload. Oh, wrong. What? What the heck? What just happened? Alright, we're resetting it. Something didn't save properly, and now I'm nervous. I left draw on Zell, and that was a huge mistake. Because that rendered him effectively useless in the battle for my build. Alright. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. With properly junctioning. Not draw, magic. And let's just flip those. So we're not realistically using Guardian Force during it. Okay, for Noah, probably same thing. Squall should be... yeah, we'll do that. Okay. All the mistakes to make right there. Let's just back in. Alright. Attempt number 3. I'm gonna really call it attempt number 1 of having everything actually properly built, because that's been my biggest headache, is constantly forgetting to redouble check, triple check all of these things in these builds when I'm going to rejunction to go do some grinding or to go collect stuff and then have to put everything back. Just constantly forget to redo things and reset. Okay. Which 3 are we starting with? Okay. Got it. Okay, 2k from that, that's good. Okay. Let them get absorbed into time. Who comes in? Alright, the other one that can just get absorbed into time. So honestly, not the worst start in that sense. Okay. Who's it being cast on? Is it? Okay. Terrible with the timing on Renoa to get that crit. Okay. If this is Squall, then I will be very happy. Alright, that's fine still. Should have gone for the limit break. Why did I just let her attack? Where are... There they are. Alright, so Squall's on his way now, that's fine. Hey, thank you for the follow, Flo. I appreciate it. Okay. Pretty happy with how this is going so far. We'll have Squall. We'll be popping off. We might be at Griever by the time we reach that point. Pause for 1 sec to deal with the spam. Okay. How much is that gonna do? Ooh. Those resistances. Clutch. Alright. What's Meteor? Oh yeah. Gang's all here now. Griever time. Oh wait, yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay, beautiful start. I'm going to do this. And there's a reason for that. Just because things are going to get a little messier now, but I have auras on Renoa that I can start casting. Okay, triple. So I need Renoa to dispel first. Going very well so far. Okay. Okay. Wave Pulsar. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Okay. That was the one I was concerned about. So 8,800 to everybody. Squall, I don't expect to survive that regardless. They're just a little short on the HP. I can push her over. With that, she survives. So she would take the hit then. Zell's just a little short. What could I do? Losing that would be significant though for his damage. But I'm doing a lot. So maybe that's worth it. That might be the only like kind of tuning that needs done. But at least let them survive it, revive Squall, and just continue going. Because they could take the hit then. I'd probably honestly Mega Elixir first to just heal both of them. And then heal both Renoa and Zell. And then go right into the rest of it. But otherwise, I was pretty pleased with that attempt. Okay. Now, what 3 are we starting here? Okay. What am I doing? Just kind of wasted time at the start there. Alright. Right on to phase 2. This should just finish her. Alright. Pleased with that start. That's fine. Alright. Come on, Zell. Or actually, no, not Zell here. Anyone else would... Well, no, I'd probably just rather have Zell. Okay. Okay. Shockwave Pulsar. Renoa should survive now. At which point I need to immediately heat Phoenix down Squall. Should survive. Yes. Alright. Got it. I mean, Phoenix down, Squall. Okay. No! Ah, I'm an idiot. Oh god. Unbelievable. Alright. Well. We'll just see what happens. Just go ahead and shell. Oh, and I gotta take these things out ASAP. Okay, Zell. Gonna kind of be a lot on you here, man. Oh, come on. This is going terribly now. I don't even, it's not even worth it to revive her if I'm here. Double. Alright, there's the last one. Now we're in trouble. A lot of trouble here. Should probably actually try using the ultimates right now. This is bad. I don't even remember if that one made sense to do. Nope. Okay. Yeah, still worth it. I should have healed, probably. Oh, not too bad. Okay. Yep, that's fine. I'm losing all because I misclicked on who I Phoenix downed. Would have been fine otherwise. That Angel Wing I'm regretting. Still possible we can pull this off, but boy, is it not going to be fun to try to do. It's just going to take so long. That's fine. Let's just do 2 Thundaras quick. Just to get them out of there as well. Not really worth it. It's only got, what, another 100,000 HP or so? The fact that these two are doing fine right now, though, like tanking this, even though I made the horrible mistake with Renoa there, again, just makes me so confident to do this battle. If Squall was alive, we'd probably be through this phase already. No problem. But instead, we're going to have to just scratch and claw our way through it. Each attempt so far, we've gone through an additional phase of the battle too, which without really making any other significant modifications, so also makes me feel pretty good about this overall. Yeah, so we'll pop another Mega Elixir after this. So much regret on that choice with Renoa there. So I could just be meleeing with her and doing like 3k a hit. I'm really not looking forward to burning these meteors, because they're gonna just, I feel like they're gonna get wasted most of the time not hitting the Griever Ultimecia junction. If it's just hitting the helixes, it's just gonna get wasted. Okay. And that really... Yeah, it doesn't. Ultima... Regrets. two major misplays during this battle have really made this a grind. Way more so than it needed to be. But I'm just stubborn enough that I'm not going to reload. We can still do this. Even if it's really just, it's all on Zell. Who would not have been the person at the start of this game that had been like, yeah, it's all going to come down to him for me at the end. Now, it's not going to do the second one, right? Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Still Mega Elixir. Okay, what magic do I use now? Noah Shell wore off, that's fine. Finally something that's actually an attack. There we go. Okay, I don't want to use those meteors. Do I use them? I don't want to use any of those either. Guess we got to. I remember what I had Quake Junction to on Zell. Just to try to think, like, what's the ramification of me casting them right now? Really? Unbelievable. I just want to see how much does one physical attack do. Not much. Got it. Mega Elixir there. Wait. So at least Renewal will cast Flare from time to time. That's something at least, but... longest battle for this. We haven't even hit the, like, near the end of this battle mark where the tail comes off and stuff. So we're not even, I don't know exactly how far away we are, but we're not there yet. One of those. We're gonna stubbornly just keep at it. Only the AI would actually only use moves that were relevant. Just wish I had Squall. Like, it's one where I'm at the point where it probably honestly would be faster to reload and just redo the battle than Squall in the party alive again. But it's also a little funny at this point to see if I can pull it off with just these two like this. Okay. I'm just gonna... We know what this move does, and it takes forever. Okay, and it's gonna do a counter. Ooh, let's wait and see. I actually want to see if this kills it or not. Yes. So now we might actually be in trouble if I get hit by another meteor. Or the opportunity to heal. Alright, we got her back. Lesson learned. Now she's able to melee, and we're gonna be able to go slightly faster. That was a pretty good meteor. is still pretty good. Know what this does. That's like what, 1100 it did? 13, okay, that's still fine. Having control over Noah again makes me feel better about this going quicker, at least. So I definitely had my defense junction good enough that okay. I think that's the tail coming off. Okay. All right. Those are gone. Okay. Oh, ooh, decent amount from the dog. Got to try to even use the thing. Okay. Well, this will be nice now, doing a decent amount of damage. Every single one just hits. Do want to heal just to be on the safe side. Okay. I think that did like 2k to each of them, 2 or 2.5. Yeah, feeling good about this right now. One thing that might be good to do. First we'll Mega Elixir. Just because this will actually speed stuff up a little bit. I don't need to use a bunch of them. Save one for final form. Let's do a meltdown so Renoa can deal some more damage. Okay. Alright, it's a little bit more. Which again, if I had Squall out, he'd probably be hitting for 7 to 8k per hit on a limit break, and it would be, again, like, just blasting through this. Okay. We're on to the final phase. I'm going to want to use a Mega Elixir because I am genuinely nervous about Apocalypse. Okay. All right. This is going to take a while because she's going to have a lot of health. Wish I had Squall. Alright. I am Ultimecia. Time shall compress. No K for compress this time, like she was saying earlier. All existence denied. Glad it was immediately her turn. Cell. Meltdown. But I lose Fire Gun, that's fine. Immediately again, alright. Ooh, that's satisfying. So we've done 12K so far. Each meteor is about 5K. Well, 22, so 22K so far. How much is it gonna do? Okay, not bad at all. 225. So we're going to be at 35. Terrified that she gets rid of my meteors. That is my biggest fear right now. That's fine. 41. What did I lose? Bio. Oh, that sucks, but that's fine. So we should get 51K damage now. So about a quarter of the way there. Four. So we'll be at 64K damage. $67, 77, third of the way. So Zell's on heal duty immediately. Okay, 80. Three. It's another 10k, so we have 93k damage. Six. Nine. Okay, 109, so we're like halfway. Man, this battle. It's like, if Squall was here, it'd be over already. Okay. Okay, 112. So 122. Five. Okay. Self on healing duty again. Okay. 128. What did I lose? Blind. That's fine. Let's see. I think as I said, 125. Okay, 128. 138. I'm so nervous about the apocalypse. Like, that's the spell that I'm terrified of still. Especially, like, to be this far in. 38. I could get Renoa's timing down just to be doing a little more. One. Okay, about to be 151. It's about 2/3. Or probably just a little over, I think. Oh no. That's actually the worst one she could have lost. Or lost her health junction. Okay, 157. We gotta get this done. 60, 170. See, that's why it would have been good to have Squall. Having that third person for just quicker heals, coming in more faster pace, dealing damage at a faster pace, would eliminate the impact of her taking my magic away. Because that's a significant impact to me once I start losing the junction and stat buffs. Bring her to 180, 180k damage. Okay. Here comes. Three. It's gonna pop the Mega Elixir immediately. as well just use it. Okay. Yeah, so get nervous. I'm losing some of the damage on the meteors right now, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm not. So we'll be at 193k. Realistically, the lower half is taking some of this. We're just gonna kind of hope for the best on this last stretch. Okay, here it comes. Again. Well, Renault get an attack off first. Okay, 196k. So, we know what it does. Phoenix down. That's fine. Okay. We're so close. Okay, 196, this will put us at 206. Which would have us solidly in the any second. We'll be on the killing blow. Okay. What'd she lose this time? Zombie, okay. 209. Judgment, yep. Okay, well this, my last two meteors. 209, let's put 219. Will this be it? So it's not. I don't know what other spells I have left to cast for him. I might have to just deal with melee. We're so close. Okay. Alright, another Hell's Judgment. I'll try casting Quake. Okay, the whiff. Got it. Okay. Oh, we could cast Flare. That might finish it. So 219, I think she was at. And let's see what 2 flares do. Okay, not a ton, but what we got. Okay, Ultima. Just like it's any hit now. We're just so stupidly close. Hit Cell. Just gonna fast forward through the flares. Oh, fast forward a little too much, oh well. Okay, what's gone now? Regen, got it. Uh-oh. That might take Renoa out. Okay, no, we take it. We just gotta heal. So close. Okay, another Ultima. Okay, what's Zell losing? Oh no. Uh-oh. Timing-wise, this could be very bad. No! Okay. I almost blew it. Meteor. So close. Holy. Mega Elixir there. changed the angle, and now I really can't get the timing down on Renoa's attack. Ultima. Holy again. So close. Gonna play it safe. Reflect on your childhood. How much is the flare gonna do? Not too bad. Your sensation, your words, your emotions. We're so close. Okay, that's actually a very bad spot for me to be in timeline. Okay, it's Hell's Judgment. So, we're good. Is that it? Time. I will not wait. One more hit. Ultima. Okay. Fast forward through it. So close. And we crit it at the end. No matter how hard you hold on, it escaped you. Close. Sure. Double blown away. Oh no. That could be bad timing. And it's just a holy. And Zell, that's fine. I've never felt more exhausted from a battle, because two critical mistakes that fortunately did not throw this for me entirely, but turn this into the longest, most like, I can blow this at any moment if I make a mistake battle. There was no more room for error. Oh man. That was not how I envisioned having to do that battle. But I'm so glad I had everyone junctioned the way I did, so that losing Squall was not the end of the world. It just made it hard mode for me. Hey, Irvine. Is it over? Let's go. Let's go back to our time. Shut up. Just calm down and think where we have to go. Careful, guys. Don't pick the wrong time. Whatever you do, don't fall into a time warp. Time, place, who I want to be with. And Zell was the MVP. I want to go there, where Squall and I promised. Without Squall, it was down to his magic to really be the big damage dealer through all of this. The third phase was really the most terrifying. Once we survived Apocalypse, it still was but we managed. Squall. Squall, let's go home. Where are you? Where am I? Squall, where are you going? I'm gonna find Sis. Squall. Matron. Wrong time warp. Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? You don't have to worry. The boy won't go anywhere. I think so too. Poor thing. You're alive? The sorceress. Yes, Matron. We had defeated her. Matron, stand back. It's okay, there's no more need to fight. That sorceress is just looking for someone to pass her powers on to. In order to die in peace, a sorceress must be free of all her powers. I know, for I am one too. I shall take over that sorceress's powers. I do not want one of the children to become one. I can't disappear yet. Matron. Could have been a little more emphatic with that matron that I said, but... Alright. Peace. Is this the end? Most likely. You called me matron. Who are you? A seed. A seed from Balam Garden. Seed. Garden. Both garden and seed were your ideas. Garden trains seeds. Seeds are trained to defeat the sorceress. What are you saying? You're that boy from the future. Matron, please return. You do not belong here. I can't find Sis. Am I all alone? Who's he? Nobody. You don't need to know. The only squall permitted here is you. Do you know where to go back to? Do you know how? We know exactly where we need to go. Will you be alright by yourself? I'll be alright, Matron. Because I'm not alone. Character growth. I'm not alone. It's finally made itself shown for him. Or, like, really apparently. If I call out, they will answer. Where is everyone? Renoa, where are you? Zell, Selfie, Quistis, Irvine. Renoa. Am I alone? Renoa, I want to hear your voice. Which way do I go? You know exactly where we said we would go to meet up with her. I can't make it back alone. Renoa. Am I all alone again? Where am I? Come on, Squall, you know where you're supposed to go. Ah, the cutscenes, they look so good. Come on, Squall. Know what to do. You knew where to go. That astronaut sequence. Every cinematic in this game is just so good. Like this style of CG was just the best version of it, in my opinion. This time period of it.
Same old songs, just once more. My last night here with you. Maybe yes, maybe no. I kind of lied it your way. How you shyly placed your eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so there you are.
Good.
With the look on your face, as if you never heard, as if you never done. Shall I be the one for you? The pictures you softly but sure. If frown is shown, then I know that you are no dreamer.
Arden has returned.
So let me come to you, close as I wanna be, close enough for me to feel a heart beating fast and stay there as I whisper how I loved your peaceful eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so share with me your love if you have enough, your tears if you're holding back.
Waiting for the credits to say everything I want to say. Because I'm just enjoying the cutscenes for now.
With the look on your face, as if you never heard, as if you never down. Shall I be the one for you, who pinches you softly but sure? If frown is shown, then I will know that you are no dreamer.
They in the same field. It's just flying over. Okay. Love the game still. It's been what I said at the start of this playthrough, which was 5 months ago now. Because, yeah, weekly episode with the exception of like 3 or 4 weeks that I skipped for other things going on. So it took about 5 months to get through it all, which was definitely longer than I expected. For having not played this in over 15, well, close to 20 years, really, and having not remembered so much of it because I didn't play it since I was like 11 or 12 years old, something like that. It still is just an incredible game. I think the biggest knock I would have on it as criticism would be some of the dialogue is very corny and very like late 90s teenage humor. That was very like kind of, I had some eye roll moments reading some of that dialogue. But that's not that big of a knock on it, considering they are all teenagers anyways. So it's like, okay, they would have that sort of language and dialogue going on. So definitely still a phenomenal game. All the cinematics, even the stuff here, every cutscene. I love this style of CG. My favorite version of CG computer graphics, like that late 90s, early 2000s time period of this style of, like with the exception of Beast Wars, that was not great, but that was very early too, but like this type of art style, Code Lyoko, everything like that, I love it. And yeah, I mean, this game in particular, it all is so clean, it looks so good. Combat in the game, fantastic. The junction system, I very much ignored the junction system for a lot of this game and really was just brute forcing my way through with Guardian Forces, which came to a head at the end of Disc 3, which was where I then struggled a ton and really had to take a step back and make sure I was junctioning properly. And from there it was refinements over time to get through the rest of it. That final boss, I think, if Squall stayed alive, would have been an absolute joke of a battle, because I had maxed out strength at that point, so it should not have been a challenge at all. But unfortunately, it was a challenge, because I lost him. Music in the game is great. The story is very fun. The only real knock on the story that I would say is the space sequence is very like, okay, did you really have to do that? It was a little silly to me. It's kind of like, okay, here's something slightly different, but to a certain extent, I'm like, you didn't need to do it. But even that, too, is really just a nitpicky thing that's, like, really not that huge of a knock on the game as a whole. So yeah, overall, I absolutely love the game still. For anyone watching for the first time or has only tuned in the last several streams and didn't really see the start of this, this is part of a series I'm doing called Trash Take. So I'm replaying games that I haven't played since I was like in elementary school or middle school. Really, like haven't played in 20-ish years at least, to see if my opinions of them from like elementary or middle school still hold up. So the opinion in this case is that Final Fantasy VIII is far and away better than Final Fantasy VII. I have not played either of those since like 2005 at the absolute latest. So I played 8 first, since I'm saying 8 is the better one. I'm playing through it first to further minimize the chance of a recency bias if I was to play it second. So that means starting next Tuesday, I will be starting Final Fantasy VII now. So this series is going to take a very long time to actually get through and do a video essay on like I'd like to, because it took me 5 months to play through this, because this is a weekly stream every Tuesday, Trash Take Tuesday. So now I have to start Final Fantasy VII, and that's probably going to be another several months before that's done. But once they're both done, I'm going to kind of make that final assessment. Do I still agree with the childhood opinion that 8 is better than 7, or is it a trash take? But right now, I'm like, Squall is still one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters of all. I've only played a handful of Final Fantasy games, so I acknowledge there's probably ones I would like more if I played other ones. And there it is. Squall and Renoa are my favorite pairing of any. Titus and Yuna is a very close second. Just really, really good game. All the character designs, I mean, every Final Fantasy game, all the characters are very unique designs and stuff. For me, personally, I just love the style of the characters in this game. Yeah. 1999. What an excellent, excellent game. So as of right now, having not replayed 7 yet, I'm still thinking I'm going to think 8's better than 7. I know I remember the story of 7 more than I remember the story of 8, because I've seen so many Let's Plays of 7. There's been so much additional media of 7. Like, if you want to see 8, you've got to see this game. 7, there's just so much other stuff you can see. It's done. Okay, so let's just switch over to this. Alright, so yeah. I don't know what else to really say for this game. Like, it's paced so well. They very, very gradually bring everything of what's happening with Squall and everyone, the connection to Laguna, Alone. They very gradually bring all of that together. Once it is all together, it's very like, okay, you're now making a beeline for the end of the game, essentially. And I love the way they do that. I love how just got distracted for a second. The pacing of it all, the way the game, so it came up for me. I genuinely don't know how I beat this game as a kid when I first played through it. Maybe it's something about like a kid brain with games, things just can click more easily. I was like booting the game up for the first time, the first stream, reading through the junction stuff. It was just like an information overload for me this time. I was like, I'll worry about it later. So I ended up really brute forcing my way through with the Guardian Forces until the end of Disc 3, when you have, is it the end of Disc 3 or the start of Disc 4? I forget. I think it's the end of Disc 3. You've got that battle that's kind of like a skill check in a sense on, are you junctioning properly? And maybe I think it is the start of Disc 4. I don't remember. It's the battle with Adia. If you did not junction properly, you just have no chance, essentially. Or wait, was it Adia? No. Oh, what's her name? The other one. Oh man, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank on her name. Where is her name? Adele. Sorceress. Wait, yeah, Adele was the other one, I believe. Yeah. Adele is like that skill check of did you junction properly? Are you building a team correctly to do this stuff? So getting to that point and getting just bodied horribly in that battle. Cyborg Zombie, another viewer who was tuned in during those, guided me through double checking some of the junction stuff. The big thing was I had not been junctioning abilities for like the entire game. It's like no stat boosts or anything. Like, and I made a clip of that. We went from Squall melees doing 40 damage a hit, and me realizing I could not win the race because Adele was healing from Renoa faster than I was dealing damage, to Squall dealing, like it was like 900 on a crit or something like that. Suddenly we just blasted through that battle. So from there, then it was I took a step back and really made sure I knew what I was doing with the junctions to be able to get through the rest of the game. So then got through the next sequence of stuff, got to Ultimecia's castle. I took a step back again to do some other preparations. Picked up like Odin because I had skipped all the Guardian. Like I didn't do side missions at all through the game or anything. It was really just beeline through the story because that was the focus for me. And this game really does punish you if you don't do side stuff, which I do think that is a fair criticism of the game. I do think with RPGs, you should be able to go through the story as is. You should not have, and I shouldn't say you have to do the side missions, you have to do all these other things, but you're going to have a way harder time if you don't do it. So I do think that is a very justified criticism of the game still, that you do kind of can run into a brick wall and it forces you to do side missions to get additional items, additional Guardian forces, stuff like that. The game, you really can't just power level and grind that way and come back because the enemies scale with you. So I do think that is a challenge. It does force you to have to learn this stuff, but the boss battles are structured in a way where those junctions and properly building your team like that is generally the solution to that battle. So Ultimecia's castle, with a few little hiccups initially before I was able to basically just junction flare and then I could survive Tiamat, made that a breeze. Like just redo your junctions before each boss and got through the castle relatively quickly, and then took another step back to do a little more grinding, get some additional spells. So I felt very confident after last week going into the battle with the Ultimecia. The battle did not go as planned. Obviously, it took me over an hour basically to just beat her because we lost Squall immediately. But the other two were strong enough to do it. Like, they were able to tank all the hits, heal up, deal damage. It was not as much damage as I would have liked because I had to take that magic junction off of Zell to give him that little bit extra health to survive Griever's attack, just to get through that part, but still managed it. That final battle is another really good skill check. Like 4 phases of battles, all distinctly different. Realistically, a lot of the game, if you just stack strength on Squall and a limit break, you can probably beeline through most of it just like that. A lot of it you could probably do if you stacked strength on everybody and just limit break. You could probably get through a lot of it, but I mean, there's a lot of things I didn't do. I wasn't putting mug on stuff. I wasn't mugging enemies. I wasn't getting the rare drops off of them to get better weapons earlier. So stuff like that I could have done to probably have made life easier through disc 3 and 4. Because 1 and 2, really, I just spammed Guardian Forces, and that was all you needed to do. But yeah, really happy with it all. Had a lot of fun with it. When I started it back in May, I had estimated it would probably take till about the end of around like mid to late September to finish it. Since then, I ended up skipping at least 2. I think it was like 3 or 4 streams that I just had stuff going on. I just had to skip the streams. So time wise, had I not skipped those, we probably would have finished around the same time. So the pace overall was pretty good. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII will take a while too, and then I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to make the script for the video essay, do that editing. So I feel like this will be a video that won't even probably come out till like next summer. So so it's obviously a lot to do, and I think I'm going to want to make sure I kind of jot all my thoughts down sooner rather than later on this game, so I don't forget a lot of it when I go to write later. So I think that's probably something I'm going to want to focus on over the next few days. But yeah, a lot of fun with the game. It is like the ending is a little like could use like, in my opinion, could use a little more dialogue during that final cutscene, like really to just kind of show what everyone's doing after, like, or even like where are they now type thing, even though that's a little campy and cheesy, just to like reinforce it a little more. But at the same time, like the music, the tone of it, the way everyone interacted, like you get the gist of where everyone's kind of going forward at the end of the game, and it's very abundantly clear it's a happy ending. So yeah, definitely a lot of fun though. Very glad that I got to replay this. Very excited to replay Final Fantasy VII next. There's a few specific things I'm going to make sure I do in that playthrough, because I know there are characters that are optional to actually get for your party, and I want to make sure I get everyone in the party in that game. So I'll be following a guide a bit more stringently than I did with this one to get through that. But yeah, I think with that, I'll wrap up here. Be back this Friday with more Beyond Good and Evil. We're like halfway through that game, so I don't think we'll finish it this week, but probably next week. More Stardew on Saturday, the usual schedule. So appreciate everyone who tuned in. Hope you all had fun watching. Thank you for being here for the end of this game. Very glad to have gotten to finish it up finally. It's been a long time coming, so it's a nice accomplishment to have finally got that done after several months. Because I usually only do about a 2-week stream every Tuesday, or 2-hour stream every Tuesday, so there's always so much you can get done in 2 hours in these games. So yeah, so we'll call it there.